Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a clean with me marathon with over an hour and a half of cleaning motivation. I have put together some of my most recent cleaning videos all into one long video, so that way you can just pop this up on the screen and clean along with me and get some extreme cleaning motivation for today. You guys seem to really love my last marathon, so I figured I would go ahead and do this again since it's been a few months, and hopefully you guys will get a ton done today, and definitely let me know what you're cleaning so I can cheer you on. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and say hey in the comments and let me know where you're from so I can get to know you guys a little better. Alright guys, so let's get this cleaning marathon started. The first video is my spring clean and decorate with me. So to start out cleaning, I decided to go ahead and dust off the living room fan because I was going to be dusting the top of our bookshelves anyways. So I have this really long duster. You may have seen me use this in another video, but it has an extension handle on it, so it's super long. And I actually got mine from Walmart, but I do have a link for the exact same one on Amazon if you want to check the description box if you're interested. And so now I'm moving on to dusting the top of our bookshelves. This is the only thing that we have ever been able to use to dust the top since it's pretty high. Now I'm going to be going around and dusting off each of our bookshelves, and I'm just using the Mrs. Meyers multi-surface spray in the honeysuckle scent. This is my favorite scent of all. Like, this is one that I will use year round, and I'm super excited for the new spring scents to come out. Y'all let me know if you're excited too, but my favorite spring scents are peony and the mint, so I'm definitely going to be stocking up on those. But as I am cleaning, I'm taking down all of the winter stuff that I'm no longer going to be using for spring decor. So I'm just going to take those little things out, and I'm trying to not have to rearrange completely. So you'll see I just kind of kept it simple for our spring decor and just added in a few touches here and there. And I just really love the way it turned out, and I love being able to move things around. This is probably one of my favorite places to decorate for any seasons, just because I can keep it simple but also put in whatever little touches I want to for that season. So I usually start decorating for spring at the very beginning of March, just because I am so over winter and I'm ready for warmer weather and brighter colors and just sunshine and all of that good stuff. So that's why I usually start around the beginning of March. I know a lot of people usually do their Valentine's Day decor and then just kind of ease into spring from that, but I don't usually do a lot of Valentine's Day decor just because I feel like it's so much work for just a month. But y'all let me know when you guys decorate for spring, if you've already started or when you do it, because I just love knowing when you guys are decorating for all the different seasons. And I also wanted to point out that if you're new to my channel, you may not know this, but I have a bazillion of these little blue rags, and when I clean my house, I'm constantly switching out rags, so you may not notice me switch it out, but I'm not using the same rag the entire time I clean. Now for my mantle, I'm using the Method Wood for Good cleaner, and I'll use this on our coffee table as well. And then on our TV, I'm just going to wipe it down with a microfiber cloth. Alright, so this was all of the winter decor that I still had up in there. So I decided to take those down. And then I'm going to clean out in these cabinets here. And then I'll start putting my actual like spring decor up here on the shelving. All right, so this is just a look of the right side of our built-ins. So as you can see, we have tons of picture frames, games, lots of like decor items, things that probably need to be moved. So I'm gonna pull all this stuff out, wipe down the cabinets, and then reorganize so that it actually is functional. So after I pulled everything out of the cabinet, I went through and decided whether I was going to keep it or trash it, because there was honestly nothing in here worth donating. So that's what I did then. And then I cleaned out the cabinet with the Mrs. Meyers multi-surface spray again and reorganized it, and I really love the way that it turned out.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You came right out of the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you.
And now moving on to the second cabinet, and this one was a little bit harder because a lot of the stuff in here I just didn't know whether we were going to get rid of it or not, because it was mainly up to chance. And so I'll tell you about those things in a few minutes.
We can always make it through. What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you.
Okay, whew, that was intense. I got really hot and sweaty while I was working, but I'm gonna show you guys what all I pulled out of the cabinets, what they look like on the inside now, and what I'm getting rid of, all of that good stuff. All right, so starting with this bag, I just put all of our Christmas like greenery in there, and I'm gonna put that with our Christmas stuff. Then I have like this stuff, which I need a frame for this, but this could be spring stuff if I want to use that. And then this stuff right here is going to be trash. And then I also have this for spring that I'm about to put out probably. And then I have a few signs. This one, I just don't know where to put this in my house. So if y'all have any ideas, I might hold on to it for a little while longer. My mom actually gave that one to me, so I don't want to get rid of it. And then this one is, Chance had this made for our 9th wedding anniversary, and I thought that was super sweet, but what do you do with it now? I mean, I might put it up, but we've been married for almost 11 years now, so I feel like people will come over and think we've been married for 9, I don't know. And then this is something that I usually put up in the spring. It's something that the kids made in 2016 for Father's Day, so that one always usually goes up for spring somewhere. I feel like I'm breathing really heavy. All right, and then here are a bunch of pictures. Like, This one was Kaysen when he was born. That was Kaysen's first birthday. How cute is that? We did Where the Wild Things Are birthday. And then I just have a bunch of other pictures. I don't know if y'all did this too, but with your firstborn, like, we printed out everything, and now I don't know what to do with all these pictures because we don't have space on the walls for them. So let me know if you have any ideas for that as well. All right, moving over here, all of that stuff I'm getting rid of. Those are all like frames and just random things that go on the wall that we can't use. And then I have this box, and I'm not getting rid of this stuff. This is all like hunting pictures, or actually this one needs to go back in here. But all of these hunting pictures, like, I don't know what to do with all these, but I don't want to get rid of them because I don't know what Chance wants to do with them. So I'm gonna let him look through these, and maybe we will pull them out and put them in like a photo book or something like that, because we just don't have anywhere to put all these frames. All right, now I'm gonna show you guys what the inside of the cabinets look like. This is the left side, and I ended up doing, like, all of our albums are right here. These are all photo albums. Most of these are like mine and Chance's, but then the ones over here are the kids, and I do photo books every year, and I actually do like what age they were. So you'll see, like, right there it says Gracie June age 2. So that's how I do their photo books each year. And then I have some DVDs, our Dave Ramsey stuff. Then this is just our DVD player and DirecTV. And then honestly, I don't even know what this is. But it's Chance's, so I don't want to get rid of it. I'm gonna let him look at this stuff. And then these are a few like sentimental things that I'm gonna have Chance look at as well. So I know it's not as pretty as I wanted it to be, but it'll do for now. It's definitely much better than it was. All right, now moving back over here. Oh, I'm so hot. All right. In this cabinet, this one definitely turned out better than the other one. But I just put candles that are from different, like our other seasonal candles right here. I have more, but I think they're in the bathroom, so I may move those in here too. And then just some books. I just put that candle there to keep the, like, as a bookend. And then we're gonna move, these are all like the adult games here and then the kids games, and we're gonna move the kids games from the playroom down here too, because a lot of times when we have kids over, they'll pull out the games, but then they just throw them all over the place. So we decided we want them to have them down here so they can't do that. And then down here, these are, that's our big video camera. And then we kept our little one too, just because it's the only thing that we can watch our little DVDs on. So we're keeping that for now until I can figure out what to do with it. And then I just have these two baskets. This one has like summer flowers in it, and then this one has the fall flowers in it. And then that one has like a couple of frames that we use throughout the year as well. So I like how this cabinet turned out. Okay, I'm like burning up, y'all. I probably need to turn the air down or something. But now I'm gonna just pick up this stuff, and I'm gonna start putting in some decor on our bookshelves for spring. And I'm also going to redo the pillows that are on the couch and all of that. So we'll get it looking springy in here. So now starts the decorating, and this is what took me the longest, I think. I feel like it took me way longer to decorate than it even did to declutter, just because I constantly go back and forth about what I like, or putting things in different places and just backing up, seeing what it looks like and all of that. So I do like the way it turned out, but I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of times on my built-ins especially, I will move things around every few days, just because I see something and I'm like, oh, I like it better this way, or I pick out something and I'm like, ooh, this will look good there. So that's kind of how the built-ins will go, but I do like the way it turned out. But like I said, whenever I show you guys my spring home tour, there might be some changes, who knows. But almost everything that I have in this video is actually from last year or a few years ago from purchasing. I did purchase just a few items. That home sign right there that you see was from the Target Dollar Spot this year. And then the little pink vase right there that I just showed, it was actually from the Target Dollar Spot this year too, but the pink flowers that I put in there are from last year. So I really tried not to spend a lot of money this year just because I do feel like I got a lot of decor last year with it being our first spring in our house. And so I think I did really, really well. I did end up getting these beads right here from Hobby Lobby, but they were only like $7 because they were half off. So you'll just see that I kind of like to use the same decor year round and just switch up a few items here and there. I did get that little family sign right there from the Target Dollar Spot this year as well. And then I always pick up candles, but I'm super frugal and I usually get the ones from Walmart, the Mainstays brand, just because there are a few different candles that I really, really love that they have a few different scents and they're super cheap, but they smell really good and they last a long time. But some of my absolute favorite places to shop for home decor, especially for spring, are Walmart, Target, especially the Target Dollar Spot, Hobby Lobby, of course. I get tons of stuff from Hobby Lobby year round. But then also another place that I wouldn't have thought about to look at and I always forget about is Kirkland's. I went there last year and got so much stuff. All my little planted flowers, like the ones that you see on this shelf right here, those are actually from Kirkland's from last year, and they were way cheaper than even the ones at Hobby Lobby that were on sale. So definitely check out Kirkland's if you're looking for some flowers or even some wreaths. I got our wreath from Kirkland's last year as well. And then here I did pick up a new throw blanket, like I needed another one. I have a bazillion, but I needed a gray one, right? So I got this gray one from Walmart and it was only like $9. Yes, I said $9, and it's big and it's super soft and the kids are already laying with it and love it. But now I'm just switching out my pillows and I was actually being lazy here and didn't want to get my step stool out. So I just pulled these down, threw that up there for right now, and I'll just have to go back and fix it later. But I love having the storage up in my master closet for all of our pillows. So these pillows all were from last year as well. The two really big ones are from, I think, Hobby Lobby. And then the other two smaller ones are from Kirkland's. All right, you guys, so that is it for this clean and decorate with me for spring. I hope that you guys loved it. I love the way it all turned out. I feel like it just makes my heart so happy to see spring decor up and that the sun is shining and it's just a beautiful day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and let me know your favorite places to shop for home decor, if you've already started decorating for spring, all that good stuff. I want to know all of the details and get to know you guys a little bit better. Now we're doing a clean and organize of the refrigerator. So before we get started on the cleaning, I just wanted to show you guys what a mess my refrigerator is. It has been a while since I actually cleaned it out, and I've been wanting to, and I've been putting it off for so long, but I finally got the encouragement that I needed when me and Jesse decided that we were going to do a refrigerator clean out. I knew it was the perfect time for it, and I knew it would get me motivated to actually get it filmed and cleaned out, so thank you, Jesse, for motivating me. And I actually ended up filming this on a Monday because our trash comes on Tuesday, so I wanted to make sure that we didn't have a whole bunch of food and expired foods, things like that, in the trash can for a week. I wanted to make sure it was picked up the next day because we have raccoons that will get into our trash can. Y'all let me know if you have that same problem or if it's just me. So I decided to break this up into 3 sections when I was cleaning. I did the drawers and the shelves that were actually inside of the refrigerator first, and then I moved on to the drawers that were on the inside of the refrigerator door, and then I moved on to the freezer. So I hope that makes sense. But this made it a little bit easier for me to see what all food I had, and I checked all the expiration dates, threw away things that were expired or just almost to the bottom and needed to be thrown away anyways. And then I went through and cleaned the shelves and drawers and then reorganized them. To clean off the shelves and the inside of the refrigerator, I ended up using the Method Anti-Bac Cleaner. It's a multi-surface cleaner, so it can be used anywhere. And then I also pulled out all of my drawers, and I actually washed them by hand because they had some stuff on the bottom of each drawer, and it definitely needed it. So when Jesse and I were planning this collaboration, we were talking about how motivating cleaning videos are and how we wanted this one to be an extreme cleaning video, like give you guys the most motivation you could possibly have. And we thought about it, and the way that we decided we would do that is we would give you guys a challenge, and the challenge is going to be to clean out your own refrigerator. And if you want to accept this challenge, then definitely let us know in the comments below if you accept it. And then that way, when you get your cleaning done, you've finished your refrigerator, you can come back to the comments and let us know that you got it done. Or if you're over on Instagram, you can go and take a picture of your fridge. You could either do before and afters, or you could just do the after, whatever you want to do, and tag us in your Instagram stories so that we can reshare on our own stories, because I want my channel to be a community of women where we just celebrate each other, even those minimal little accomplishments such as cleaning out your kitchen. I want it to feel like a bunch of girlfriends can come to this channel and hang out in the comments and cheer each other on, and then just celebrate each other. So definitely let us know if you accept the challenge of cleaning out your fridge, or even if you've already done it recently before you even watch this video and you want to let us know. That way we can cheer you guys on and tell you congrats for a job well done. So to organize my fridge, I ended up going to Walmart and I got this 2-tiered Lazy Susan, and then I also got a few of these Sterilite bins to go in the fridge, and you'll see how I use them in just a minute. But I really love this. I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my fridge before, but I saw Lynette Yoder. She talks about the Lazy Susans and she uses them all the time. So I saw that she had it in her fridge, and I was like, that's such a good idea. And when I went to Walmart, they had the 2-tiered stand, so I was like, hopefully this will work. But it does. I feel like it was so perfect in my refrigerator. I put a few of the dips below, and then some of our like sour cream and jelly, things that would actually fit on top of that Lazy Susan up in the top. And then for this container, I decided to put all of my cheeses in there, just because we use a lot of different types of cheeses. I love cheese. Y'all let me know if you love cheese too. But I put that in there, and it kind of works as a drawer, so you just slide it out. And I had to show you guys this clip of my leftover praline cheesecake from my birthday. It was so good. There's this little place called Baker's Pride, and they ended up getting me this for my birthday. Cheesecake is my absolute favorite, so praline cheesecake is amazing. And then here I used the other little container to put some of the kids' school lunch things in that bottom drawer, just to keep it a little bit more organized. The next thing I did was I took all of our strawberries, cut them up and washed them off, and then cut them up, and washed our grapes off, put them all into one container, so that way it saved a little bit more room in the refrigerator.
Or an cigarette smoking, catching my breath. I can feel my skin burning. You light the fire in me, got no regrets. Can't forget, you got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes.
And now I'm moving on to the shelves that are on the inside of the refrigerator door. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm pulling everything out. I'm going to wipe down the shelves, and then I'm going to reorganize it so that it's all visible where I can see everything.
No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. Blow my mind with a warning. You digging deep within me. I feel obsessed. I can't help myself falling into the widest ocean again. Can't forget, you got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes. Oh, you got me looped about it. You and me got me losing sleep. I'm in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep. I'm in too deep.
And the last spot that I did was the freezer, and this was much needed, and I'm so glad that I went through and did this because we had a lot of things that I didn't even realize that we had, and I needed to go grocery shopping the next day, and so I always do the Walmart grocery pickup, in case you didn't know. And so when I was making my grocery list, I was able to take a few of the things off the list because we already had them in our freezer. And speaking of grocery shopping, I have decided to bring back some more grocery hauls and meal planning on my channel just because I've had a lot of requests for it lately. And I used to do the monthly meal plans on my channel, and then I kind of quit doing them just because they weren't getting a lot of views, so I didn't think a lot of people wanted to see that. But I've had so many requests lately for more recipes and cooking and just what we're eating type videos, so I thought I would start doing those again and kind of show you guys and take you through the whole process of how I do my monthly meal planning and why it works for us, why we do it, and how we save money and all of that. So definitely let me know if you want to see that, but I do plan on filming this grocery haul so that you guys can see what we are going to be eating for the next few weeks. Alright, and now that it is all finished, I'm going to show you guys the final results, and I love the way it turned out, and you'll kind of get to see what's in my fridge, so I always like seeing what people eat and everything too. But on this first shelf, we pretty much have all of our liquids. We have our milk, coffee creamer, orange juice, and a few other little drinks that a friend brought over from small group. And then when you go to this next shelf, we have our little Lazy Susan. This is some salsa that my mother-in-law made, so we love having little dips and things, but I just put a few different jars up here on the Lazy Susan to make it easy to reach for when we're using them. And then that is some buffalo chicken dip and some hummus, and then we have our butter, mayo, and leftover pasta sauce. Then on the next shelf I have our eggs, and then we have some boiled eggs, and there is my cheesecake. Then moving to the next shelf, we have our HelloFresh meal that we were actually cooking this night, so I had that still in there. And then in this little container, this is where I said I put all of my cheeses, and it's so perfect. I've already used this and just pull it all out and get to the cheese that I want to. And then in this drawer, this is our deli drawer, but we have like limes. I put our cut up limes in there, and then we have our meats. So we've got some hot dogs, some bacon, sandwich meat, and then also some tomatoes and onions. In this next drawer, this is where we have our fruit, and I have some watermelon here and then the grapes and strawberries that I put in that container earlier. The last drawer is the drawer that I have for all the kids' lunch stuff, and I did use this container just to keep things separated, but I have a Lunchable. We really need to go grocery shopping, y'all. We are so out of everything, but we have these little fruit cups, and I just like how this turned out because not only does it make it easy for when I'm packing lunches, but the kids can just reach in here and grab a snack if they want one. Alright, and now we're moving on to the door, and at the top I keep all of our cream cheese, and this is Chance's Philadelphia cream cheese that he puts on bagels, and then sliced cheese for sandwiches. Then moving down, we have different condiments and chocolate syrup and sauces, our Parmesan cheese, things like that. And we have our hot sauce. We put hot sauce on everything, or at least I do. So we also have some hot sauce backups in the pantry. But the next shelf is just a bunch of other condiments. So we have mayonnaise, or we have mustard and ketchup and more hot sauce. This Cholula is amazing. It's the green chilies kind. It's so good. Or green peppers, whatever. But then we also have soy sauce and vinegar, things like that. Then on this next shelf, we have our dressings and A1 sauce and barbecue sauce. Then the last shelf is for taller jars, so we have some wine, and we go through ketchup like crazy, so I always get the big thing of ketchup. Now moving on to the freezer, the top we have all of our meats. So we've got lots of different things in here like chicken, bacon, sausage, breakfast sausage, ground beef, and then also some mahi-mahi. Then on this next shelf, we have these Skinny Cow ice cream bars. Chance absolutely loves these. I love them too, but I always get them for him. And then some bread. And then moving to the next one, we have some corn dogs and more little ice cream, but this is a low-calorie ice cream. We got it the other day for the first time, and it's actually pretty good. It's mint chocolate chip. But then we also have some French fries and then some other little healthy meals right there and bagel bites. And then on this shelf, we have Eggos and pancakes, and then peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables. Then the whole bottom section of the freezer is for our vegetables, and we have lots and lots of broccoli because we go through those like crazy. And then we even have some sweet potatoes, mixed veggies, and then also a few bags of the frozen blueberries for smoothies. And I know we didn't show a lot of vegetables, but most of ours we get fresh or frozen, and we definitely needed to go grocery shopping for some veggies. Alright y'all, so I hope you enjoyed this refrigerator clean with me and that it gave you tons of cleaning motivation to get your own refrigerator cleaned out. Get ready for a complete disaster whole house clean with me. Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's going to be a whole house clean with me, and I'm hoping that it gives you some extreme cleaning motivation because my house was a complete disaster and was in desperate need of a major cleaning. So I'm hoping that you guys will put this video up and clean along with me, and definitely let me know what you guys get done while you're cleaning today, because this one should be a little bit longer cleaning video because I did so much. So hopefully you'll get a lot done while you're watching. I also wanted to let you guys know that in case you're interested or looking for a new mop, I'm going to be sharing my new mop that I got, and it is not sponsored. This video is not sponsored by them at all. I actually was talking about the mop on Instagram a few months ago, or maybe it was last month, I don't remember, but I was talking about it on Instagram and asked for your suggestions if any of you had the mop and whether you loved it or not, and I ended up getting over 100 messages within the first few hours of even posting about it, and The majority, pretty much I feel like every single person that messaged me, except for maybe one, said that how much they loved it and that it was such a good mop. So I ended up getting it, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it later on in the video. For cleaning today, we are actually starting in the master bedroom, and I'm just taking off the sheets and pillow covers because they needed to be washed. And then I'm going to actually use a separate set of sheets to put on the bed because we have 2 extra sets for our bed, and then we have 1 extra set for each of the kids' beds. So that way I can take my time washing the sheets, and I don't feel like I have to have it all done in one day. Another thing that needed to be cleaned today were all the towels and then the bathroom rugs. So I went around the house, picked those up, and then I went ahead and started the rugs in the washing machine because I wanted them to be washed and dried by the time I was finished cleaning today. And I'm just washing them with the Mrs. Meyers honeysuckle scent laundry detergent, and then I'm also using some Clorox bleach. Next, I went ahead and put our sheets on the bed, and when I was going through our sheets, I pulled out the other pillowcases, and most of our pillowcases are white. So when I was going through them, I realized that some of them look really dingy and old and probably need to be replaced. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and after my rugs got done, my bathroom rugs in the laundry, then I was going to go ahead and start washing our other sheet set so I could use those pillowcases just because they looked a lot nicer. And now I need to go get some new white pillowcases. So I'll actually end up finishing making the bed later on in the day when all of the sheets and pillowcases are done washing in the wash machine. And now I'm moving on to dusting all the furniture in my room, and I actually got this cleaning caddy from Walmart several years ago. I always get asked about it, but I have noticed that they have it in Walmart recently. It may be a little bit different, but it's the same size. And yeah, they have it at Walmart. It's super cheap, and it works perfectly for when you're cleaning your house. But I just used the Mrs. Meyers multi-surface spray to wipe down the furniture, and then I'm using blue surgical cloths. These actually came from my husband's work, and I get questioned about this all the time, but you guys are going to see later on in the video that I use a ton of cloths when I'm cleaning throughout the day. I'm not using the same blue cloth the entire time I'm cleaning, and sorry if you guys hear me say this a billion times, but people are always asking me this, and I don't show you guys all the time when I'm switching out the cloths. Just know that I'm using a ton throughout the day. So while I was watching this part back and editing, it reminded me of my spring house tour, and I wanted to tell you guys that if you missed that one, I will link it here in the cards and also in the description box. You can find the link to it down there. But in case you missed it and you want to go back and see how I decorated my house for spring and all of the details, then definitely go check that out. And now I'm moving on to the master bathroom, and I decided that I was going to go ahead and wash every single towel in the house today, like all the ones that have been used. So I took the hand towels and threw them on the floor to take to the laundry room. And then also Chance is home today, so you might see him pop in and out of the videos. But for my bathrooms, I always use tons of Method products. No surprise there, but I use the Method glass and surface cleaner on any windows and mirrors in our house, and then I use the Daily granite cleaner on the granite countertops, and then also the Method anti-bac inside of our sinks. Another item that I like to carry around in my caddy is this magic eraser, and I actually get the magic erasers, but I'll get the off-brand from the Dollar Tree too because they seem to work fine as well. But I like to use these around the house so that way when I see little spots on the wall, I can just clean them up really quick. And I do notice, I don't know if y'all see, let me know if you saw this, but it looks like my mirror is very streaky and I did not do a very good job cleaning it. But oh well, I guess you can see better from this angle than the angle I was at.
Hey. If we only could talk just a little, find a place where the past is forgiven. You moved on, I am stuck in the middle. Tried to run, but there's nowhere to go. Even in my sleep, I'm calling out your name, but I never wanted things to be this way, this way. Smell your hair for a second, just like I used to do.
Now moving on to the toilet, I'm using the Method Anti-Bac Toilet Bowl Cleaner inside of our toilet. And then on the outside, I'm using the 7th generation wipes, and these are the disinfecting wipes. I don't love the way they smell, and I'm so excited for when I can actually run out of these things. I ordered a ton at one time, and I wish I wouldn't have done that, honestly, before I tried it because I do not like the smell. But I've heard lots of people really love the Method wipes, and they have like grapefruit, I think, and different scents that are actually a whole lot better. But I also had a question for you guys. I have some stains on the ring of the toilet, and I would love to know if you guys have any ideas on how I can get those stains out, what products you use in order to do that. So let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments below.
To forget you, and no words could explain how I miss you. Girl, I do. I'm trying to keep up my ex. I don't admit I want you back. No matter what I say, still you know I do.
So today was a tub cleaning day, so whenever I clean my tub, I also like to vacuum back behind it just because I feel like when I step into the tub with my socks on, I'm getting the tub dirty. So it's the perfect day to actually clean back behind is the day that I'm cleaning the tub out too. So I'm going to be using the Method Anti-Bac to clean out the inside of our tub today. And I would love to know what you guys use to clean your tub or your shower because I'm really not crazy about the Method shower cleaner anymore. I just don't like the way it smells, so I'm actually looking for something new to try.
Baby, I miss you. I swear that I miss you.
Me and Andrew. Oh!
That was stupid.
That'd be a good bonus feature.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it. What's it called?
Bathroom down. Outtakes.
Outtakes, that's right.
And then I had to clean off the wall and the floor and everything else in the bathroom because I ended up spraying water all over the bathroom. And I had to keep this in there just because I feel like everybody needs a laugh, and I'm laughing at myself because that was so dumb of me. So my socks ended up getting soaking wet, so I changed those out, and I don't know why I even did that because now I'm about to mop and clean the inside of the shower out, so I probably should have just gone sockless. I don't know. Now we're moving on to the shower, and I took everything out of the shower, and then I ended up using the same cleaner that I'm going to use on the bathroom floors. So I took my spin mop, which is my new mop that I was telling you guys about earlier, and I'll tell you more about it in a minute. But what I did was I took the Lysol disinfecting cleaner that you mix with water, and I put really, really hot water into my mop bucket and this Lysol disinfecting cleaner, and then I just used that to wash down the inside of my shower because this is what I always use anyways, and then I used the mop to mop the floors afterwards. So one of my favorite parts about this spin mop is that you can buy multiple mop heads and then just change them out whenever you need to. So for instance, I am using one mop head for washing our floors in the bathroom, and then I'm going to take it off and use a separate mop head for the wood floors in the rest of the house. And I like to do this just because I don't want to think about the germs from the bathroom spreading to the rest of the house, but also because I'm going to be using a different floor cleaner on my wood floors. And then the mop heads are also washable, so you just take them, throw them in the washing machine and dry them, and they're good to go for the next time you're ready to mop. Also with this mop, you can spin the mop, so it's actually kind of like wringing the water out. So the more you spin it, the less wet it's going to be, which is great because I always want my floors to be a little bit more wet in the bathrooms than on my wood floors, because you don't want to use like sopping wet mop on your wood floors. But here I'm going to show you how I spin it, and the more times you spin it, the more water that comes out of your mop. But I used to complain all the time about how much my back would hurt after mopping, and that's because I was using the Bona mop, and I still use the Bona mop for like spot cleaning, but this mop makes it so much easier on my back when I'm trying to do a ton of floors at one time. So I'll definitely be using this mop from now on when I'm doing a ton of cleaning. And now moving on to the guest bathroom, and I'm going to do all the same things in here.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one.
So if you guys are on Instagram, I would love to get to know you guys better over there as well. My Instagram handle is amy.darley, and I share lots of things about my family, some behind the scenes things and day-to-day life in my Instagram stories. And I just feel like sometimes I get to know you guys so much better because I can look at your pictures and kind of your profiles and things like that as you're talking to me in the comments and in DMs and all of that. So if you are on Instagram, then definitely let me know and come hang out with me so I can get to know you guys better.
Baby, without I wouldn't know what to. Baby, without you I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. Baby, without I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know when you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see.
Now we're moving on to the breakfast area in the kitchen, and I'm just going to kind of pick up. This is kind of like our homework / Bible station. We keep all of that kind of stuff here just because we do all of our devotional time sitting here at the table, and as well as homework in the afternoons. But I'm just going to clean down the table with the Mrs. Meyers multi-surface spray, and I'm using the honeysuckle scent here. But like I said, or showed you guys at the beginning of the video, I'm going to show you guys my Grove haul in just a few minutes. So I'm so excited about my new spring scents that came in, and my house is going to be smelling so awesome since they came in, and I can't wait to share it with you. But as always, I am going to have to get all this clutter put up before I can actually start cleaning here in the kitchen. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all of our papers, all of our baseball stuff, all that good stuff where it actually should go, and then I'll start cleaning the kitchen. So I've gotten asked pretty often how we keep the paper clutter down in the house and to do a video on that, and maybe I will do a video soon. But I wanted to let y'all know that we keep this tub right outside of our door. It's right in our garage when you walk out, and this is where we put any papers that can be recycled, or boxes, things like that. And then once that bin gets full, then we'll go put it in our big recycling bin. And we have our trash service. They have recycling. They come and pick it up every 2 weeks. Now that the clutter is all put up, I'm going to go ahead and load up the dishwasher and then put the dishes that were clean on the counter. I'm going to put those away and then wash any dishes from breakfast that need to be washed by hand.
Summer's gotta end. Listen to that ocean breeze, feel it sand under our feet, but summer's gotta end. I can see that look in your eyes, trying to rewind, really last night. And there's no good in saying goodbye, but I just can't lie to you.
Now, since my spring scents came in, I decided to go ahead and switch out my honeysuckle scent for the peony here in the kitchen, and I'm so excited about using this for spring. But y'all let me know, did you guys get any of the spring scents this year too? And if you did, what are your favorites? Now I'm just going to wipe down my counters, and I'm using the Method Daily Granite Cleaner on my countertops here. And you guys, if you have not tried this and you have granite countertops, you have to get it. It's so awesome. It smells really good. It's just one of my favorite cleaning products ever.
Back to the reality, you'll be far away from me, 'cause summer's gotta end. Close your eyes for one last kiss, a falling star so many.
And I don't always do this in the mornings just because I do this several times during the week in the evenings, but I'm going to go ahead and wipe down my countertops because I am doing a whole house clean with me and I want the entire house to be cleaned up. So I went ahead and dried off all of those dishes that I just cleaned so that I can clean off the countertops, and I'm using the Method Wood for Good cleaner. This is another one of my favorite cleaners, and it's in the almond scent. It smells really, really good, and it always leaves my wood tops just really shiny.
I will be the one first love that you still been thinking of. You gotta take the chance, so don't say no. You know where to go.
Now I am heading into the living room, and I'm just going to put our pillows back on the couch the way that they're supposed to be, put all these clothes up, and I'm going to actually vacuum my couch and my pillows just because we have our dog Cooper, and he is a chocolate lab and he sheds like crazy, so of course we have hair everywhere all the time. So I definitely needed to do a little bit of vacuuming, and so I'm just using my Dyson V7 and it works perfectly.
So far away. Now's the time to tell you that I ain't gonna hold you back. They're going past you and where it may grow. I will be the one first love that you still been thinking of. You gotta take the chance, so don't say no. Don't say no. You know where to go. You know where to go. You know where to go.
And here in my laundry basket, I just have a few of the kids' throw blankets that need to be put back in their rooms and then some towels that need to be put up. But speaking of laundry, if you guys missed my laundry routine video that I did about a month and a half ago, I'm going to link it right here in the cards and also in the description box because I've had so many of you tell me how much you love this routine. And honestly, it has been such a game changer for me, and I wish that I had been doing laundry like this my whole life. So definitely check that out if you are looking for a new routine to keep you on top of your laundry. All right, so it is 11:15 and I'm taking a little break. I think me and Chance are about to go get some lunch and then come back. I still have a lot to do, so this is gonna be an all-day clean with me, it looks like. All right, so we just got back home, so I wanted to share with you guys all of my Grove Collaborative products that I just got in. So do a little Grove Collaborative haul with you until, so that way I can go put this stuff up. But, so as you guys know, I've been so excited about getting my new spring scents, and so I got peony here and the mint. Those are my two favorites. There's also lavender. And they only have these for the spring, so if you're wanting these, then definitely stock up. I know that I saw Target had some when they first came out, but every time I've been to Target since, they've been all sold out. So I made sure to stock up at Grove Collaborative when I did my order. But I also wanted to let you guys know that if you are thinking about trying Grove Collaborative, they do have a promotion right now where you can get the Mrs. Meyers gift set for free with your first order, and it also comes with the bubble up dish brush, and they have this super cute print for spring, and then a set of walnut scrubber sponges. And there's no pressure, I'm just sharing this with you guys in case you want to take advantage of that promotion. And if you do, I have a link in my description box and you can just use that link to go get a free set. All right, and I made sure to stock up on these. So you guys saw earlier, I do have the peony over on the sink. So I have the dish soap and the hand soap over on the sink in the kitchen. And then I put another set of hand soap in my bathroom for this. And then I also stocked up even more. So here's another thing of the dish soap and hand soap in the peony. And then another thing of dish soap and mint. So I made sure to get plenty, so that'll last me for a while. And then I got another thing of honeysuckle Mrs. Meyers laundry detergent. And then I got this. It's a baking soda cream cleaner, and this works perfect for cleaning out your sink. So I do this every few days. The Method Steel For Real, this is what I use on my stainless steel appliances. The Method Heavy Duty Greaser, and I actually got this about a month ago. I got one of these and I started using it then on my stovetop, and I love the way it works. And then the last thing I got from Grove Collaborative was my Method Glass and Surface Cleaner because I am about out of that. And then this isn't from Grove Collaborative, but it's sitting here, so I'll share it with you guys anyways. This is what we use for the kids. We get the Suave 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. So I need to go put that up. And now that I've shown you guys my Grove Collaborative haul, I'm going to go ahead and put all of my cleaning products up. These are all going in the laundry room. I have a couple of cabinets that I keep most of my cleaning supplies in. And if you guys missed that video where I did my laundry room, like makeover, I did declutter and everything, then I'll link it here in the cards. But y'all let me know if you guys have any favorite products that you like to order for cleaning, whether it's from Grove Collaborative or Walmart or whatever it is. I would love to know some products that you just cannot live without. Okay, so now I have moved back into the master bedroom, and I probably should have done this earlier in the day when I was already cleaning in here. But I wanted to go ahead and dust all of our shutters and clean our windows and everything in here because later on in the week I had planned on doing the rest of the downstairs. So I do try to break this up a little bit just because we have so many shutters, so many windows in our house, and it would take forever if I tried to do them all at once. And I don't know if you noticed that creepy guy in the background at our pond. That's just Chance. He's not really creepy, but that's my husband. He's out there fishing, and I think I get a close-up of him in a minute. But to do the dusting on my shutters, I'm just using a microfiber cloth, and I do spray a little bit of the multi-surface spray on here sometimes, but today I didn't do anything. I didn't use any products. I just literally wiped them all down with the microfiber cloth. And then I will use the Method Glass and Surface Cleaner to wipe down our windows, and I have a microfiber cloth for that as well. Alright, now that everything has dried off in the shower and the floors are dry here in the bathroom, I'm putting everything back into the shower, and then my rugs are actually cleaned and dried at this point too, so I'm going to go ahead and put those down, and then I will be done here in this bathroom.
Hey, I don't get what this is about. You.
Now we are moving upstairs, and I just have a bunch of things on the stairs that I need to take up, so I'm taking those up now, and then we are going to start cleaning the kids' bedrooms, the bathroom upstairs, and then when the kids get home, they're actually going to be cleaning that playroom.
All of my doubts, I can feel them, they're fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling way down, all delusional. 'Cause I got the feeling like I'm lucid dreaming, got me flying high. 'Cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now. In one of those lucid dreams. In one of those lucid dreams. Oh yeah. Wait, you gotta tell me what you did. I saw the world turning in my mind. Oh, yesterday you pulled the rug under my feet. Still I'm trying to wake me up. What if I'm making it all up?
And just so y'all know, I did end up dusting the top shelf, but I'm going to cut the clip because right here, obviously you can see I did not change the angle of my camera.
I know this can't be real. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling way down, all delusional. 'Cause I got the feeling like I'm lucid dreaming, got me flying.
Now we're moving on to Gracie June's room, and as you can see in this clip, her room was a disaster. She had toys everywhere, and usually they don't bring their toys in their bedrooms. I try to make them keep them in the playroom, but she had friends over and they brought a lot of them out and were playing school and had all the books out and all of this, so obviously I had a big mess to clean up.
I don't know where we're going, but the clues that you are throwing are leading me back home to you.
So a lot of times I get questions about this quilt that's on Gracie June's bed, and since it's been a while since I've shared a cleaning video with her room in it, then I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it so I don't get questions. But I did get the quilt from Target a few years ago, and they don't have the exact same one, but they always have very similar like styles to this one, and they're all really cute. So definitely check out Target if you're looking for a quilt that is similar to this one. And while I'm cleaning Gracie June's bedroom, I'm just using a little basket, just a laundry basket, to pick up all the toys and get them all into one little spot so that way I can take them into the playroom and they can put them up later when they get home. So as you can tell, we have a ton of books. I was a teacher, so books are just a love of mine, and I actually need to go through Gracie June's books that are in her room because she still has a lot that are like from when she was a baby. She has a lot that are on her level, but she also has a lot of old ones that I need to go through and get rid of and give to my nephew. And then I also have a huge tub of books that's still in our attic from when I was teaching, and I need to pull those out so the kids can read those as well. But I'm saying this about books because if you guys have any suggestions for 2nd grade, 3rd grade boys, Kaysen's reading on like a 4th or 5th grade reading level, and I'm really looking for some chapter books that he would be interested in that are fun and engaging, because we are having a hard time finding anything that's like appropriate for him to read on his level. So y'all let me know if you have any suggestions for books that we should purchase. And here I was kind of sick of the clutter on the dresser, so I took a few of the picture frames off the shelf, and I'm thinking about putting some on the wall, but I need to use the command strips. That's just what we use to hang our pictures. So until then, I'm going to put these other ones into her closet, and then we'll get them hung up later. So whenever I'm cleaning the kids' rooms in my videos, I always get questions about these 3 jars, and they are our spend, tithe, and save jars. And the kids save 10%, they tithe 10%, and then they get to spend the rest on whatever they want. So we'll take them to the Dollar Tree or Walmart, and they get to spend their money, and a lot of times they'll want to buy ice cream at school, or they even have a little school store that they can buy things like pencil erasers and things like that. So that's what they spend their money on. And then the kids get excited about tithing their 10% to the church, because they get to do this during worship time in their kids ministry, and then all the money that goes for tithing in the kids ministry is actually used to build new wells in Zimbabwe for them to have clean water to drink, which I think is so neat that they do that. But while I'm on the topic of kids earning money, I would love to know how your kids earn money. Do they do chores? Like, if you have a specific system, I would love for you to share it with me, because we're looking for ways to make it more consistent in our household for them to actually earn the money. And once we have something figured out that actually works and is easy to keep up with, I would love to share it on here. But if you guys have any tips or tricks for that, definitely let me know in the comments. And I forgot to talk about the save jar. So the save jar, they save 10%, and right now they pretty much just save up for anything that they are wanting to buy, but usually it's a bigger ticket item. So right now Kaysen says he's saving up for a new computer because his is cracked, and he hasn't been able to use it in a long time because you can't see what you're typing into the search bar. But we'll see if he's able to save up. Maybe if he's able to save up to a certain amount by his birthday, we can cover the rest of the cost, but we'll see how that works out. But yeah, so they're just saving up for bigger ticket items with that save jar.
I know it could have been better. You look so pretty in lies. Big egos live in this castle. Not sure I'm ever surprised. You got me fooling around in all your honesty. Don't think you got the concept right. Double moral bitterness is not my time, but still it kinda works on you. You got me paper thin, doing concrete face, stopping romance in the madness. You got me good, baby, keep on coming back to you. I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up.
Alright, so I'm about to go get the kids, and they are going to clean this mess up. So I gave them a little favor by cleaning their rooms, but look at this disaster. This is what happens when all the neighborhood kids come over. We build forts and throw toys everywhere, apparently. I'm about to go get the kids, but I wanted to show you guys all of the rags that I used. Now, this was just a face rag, but these are all the rags that I used to clean, plus I went through 2 pairs of socks, and then I need to wash these. These were some of our hand towels. That's some trash. Alright, so now that I'm back from getting the kids, I went ahead and made up our bed because now our pillowcases were clean and I could do that. But like I said earlier, I'm going to be purchasing some new pillowcases so that way I have extra so that I don't have to constantly worry about washing and then putting them on in the same day. It's just so much easier to be able to like take the sheets off the bed, put the new sheets on, make the bed right away, and then wash the other sheets whenever it's convenient.
I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up. You got me paper thin, doing concrete face, got me romance in the madness.
And I've actually talked about this before, but I am going to get some new throw pillows just because I feel like I don't have enough on my bed, or some bigger ones that just look better. But I can't purchase everything at once, so I'll definitely be on the lookout for those for good prices. So if you ever see any that you think would be a good price that would look good on the bed, then definitely send them my way, because I love getting your suggestions and your feedback. Okay, I think we're in the home stretch now, so I'm moving on to vacuuming. And so what I'm going to do is vacuum the entire downstairs, and then I'm going to mop, and then I'll go back upstairs and vacuum the upstairs, just because I want to get the whole downstairs done first before I go back upstairs and start working back up there. But I always get questions about my vacuum too, and I absolutely love this thing. It's the Dyson V7. I know they have newer models, and I'm sure the newer models are amazing. I purchased my Dyson about a year ago, a little over a year ago. And when I purchased the V7, they had just come out with the V8, so that's why I got the V7, was because it was on a major sale, just because they had a new version out. And I love this thing. I have no idea what the newer versions are like, but if you're wanting to get a Dyson and you're just worried about the price, then definitely look into getting some of the older models. I'm sure the newer models are way better, but this one is amazing, and I love the way it works. It does last the entire time I vacuum my house. I do it on a normal mode, but whenever I'm spot cleaning, I'll put it on the max mode, and that only lasts about 7 minutes. But you can vacuum on regular mode for about 30 minutes before it goes dead. But I do always have a link to this vacuum and some of my other favorite products in my description box below the video, as well as some of my Amazon favorites. And anything that's in my Amazon favorites are all things that I have purchased for my house that I get questioned about a lot, or books that I've read, things like that. Everything that I've actually had experience with that I've loved, that I've gotten off of Amazon, is in my Amazon favorites. So you can find those links down in the description box in case you want to check those out.
I wanna know if I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights. I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone. I'm not gonna lose myself. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight. Not gonna lose myself. And I wanna know, yeah, I wanna know. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights, I could just see the...
Alright, and now I'm breaking out the spin mop again, and I'm going to mop all the wood floors downstairs. And I just ended up using a little bit of the Bona floor cleaner mixed in with some really hot water. That's just what I had on hand, but I would love to know what you guys use to clean your wood floors. Some of you have told me on Instagram that you use Pine Sol, and then some of you have said you use the Method Squirt. I think it's the squirting kind for your floors. And I would love to know what works best for you, especially if you use... I didn't know that she fell. Oh no. Okay, so anyways, I'm sorry. I feel like this is so random, but I'm probably just going to leave this in because that was real life. But anyways, let me know what you use on your wood floors, if you have an O-Cedar like spin mop, or if you have any kind of regular mop and not like a Bona floor spray mop, something like that. Okay, I really didn't mean to laugh at Gracie June falling, but it was kind of funny, and that's what happens when your kids walk in and you're mopping, right? But I realized when I was editing this that I'm missed out on filming half of the mopping downstairs, and I'm so sad because I just was pushing the wrong button apparently, and all of it didn't film. So I did end up getting the entire downstairs mopped, but it's not all filmed, and I'm sorry for that.
Come and see me, I just wanna know. To win a surprise that you be with this tonight. So keep playing hard and aim for the stars, 'cause to win a surprise that you be with this tonight.
I'm not gonna lose myself this
I'm
time.
not gonna lose myself. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight. Not gonna lose myself. And I wanna know.
Now we're moving back upstairs, and I'm just going to quickly vacuum the rooms up here, and then I'll show you guys how the kids cleaned the playroom and how much better it looks, and then the entire house will be clean, and it's just such a great feeling to have it all done at one time.
And I win the fight. And I win the
So as you can see, the kids somewhat cleaned up the playroom. They did get all the mess off the floor, and they put things in baskets and everything, but I'm in desperate need of going back through this playroom again and getting rid of a bunch of stuff because we have so many little things that just need to be thrown away. They are like lost from games or just random pieces of, I don't know, itty bitty little things. And then we have our Bible study group. You guys hear me talk about this all the time, but we have them come over on Sunday nights, and so we try to keep lots of toys for the kids to play with, but it's just becoming chaotic, so I just need to organize it and make it a little bit better. So maybe I'll do a video to get myself motivated. Alright, this is seriously right after I got done. Look at what she's doing. Gracie June, y'all just cleaned this up and you're already pulling them all out.
I'm making a show.
Oh, you're doing a show? And they're all gonna watch?
Yeah.
Alright, as long as you clean it back up, right?
I will.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Next video is a speed cleaning and organizing motivation video, and I will be decluttering the junk drawer in our kitchen. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a fabulous week. Today's video, we are going to be speed cleaning the house, and I'm just kind of doing the master bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, and then I'm going to declutter my junk drawers in the kitchen because they were in desperate need of it, and I ended up getting some things from the Dollar Tree in order to do this and make it super cheap and be able to organize on a budget. This video is a lot shorter than my normal cleaning videos, but I've got lots of cleaning motivation for you, so I hope you guys will enjoy it and clean along with me. If you are new to my channel, then I would love for you guys to say hey in the comments and let me know where you're from. And if you're a returning subscriber, then I want you guys to tell me what you are cleaning today. Then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around and check out some more of my videos. So as you can see, I started in my master bedroom, and this is where I start most days, and it just depends on the day, but this was a school day, so I usually don't make my bed until I get back from dropping the kids off. If it's on the weekend, I usually make my bed as soon as we get out of the bed. And here I'm just showing you guys this love letter that I found. I wrote it to Chance when we had been dating for 2 months. It was dated May 25th, 2005, and I was cracking up reading it. It was just so funny. And if you're new to my channel, meet Cooper. This is my chocolate lab, and everywhere I go, he will follow. So he's just gonna nap pretty much all day. And y'all let me know if your kids do this too, but mine have been building forts with our blanket every day, so I had to go on the search for this blanket. They also have a new game that they've been playing called Hide the Blanket, where one of them goes and hides it and the other has to go find it. So today I guess I was the one that was going to find the blanket. Alright, and now that my bedroom is tidied up, I'm going to run into the living room and tidy up in here really quickly. I have this basket right here that we take up at night, and I just throw the kids' pajamas, any toys, or anything that needs to go upstairs into this basket, and then we'll just take it upstairs at nighttime, so it just makes it easy to get all the clutter out of here during the day.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I've been thinking about you all the time, but that's alright. I'm starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we're wrong.
Now we're moving on to the kitchen, and I don't have a ton to do in here either. I do need to pick up the clutter and put everything up, load the dishwasher from breakfast this morning, and I'm going to wash any dishes that need to be washed by hand. But the countertops were actually cleaned last night, and I really didn't have to do a lot there. So I'm not going to mess with that, but then I'll clean up our breakfast area. So if you are the type of person that really loves longer cleaning videos, I did it's almost a 45-minute cleaning video that I shared last week, and it was a whole house clean with me. So if you're looking for some extreme cleaning motivation, definitely check out that video when you get done watching this one, and you'll kind of get to see what my whole house looks like, how I clean around my entire house, and I did do a little bit of deep cleaning as well.
When you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer. When you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
Alright, now I'm moving on to the breakfast area, and I'm going to just put up their homework and things that need to go up, as well as clean off this table because I needed to wipe it down. They had breakfast here this morning and there were definitely crumbs and things like that. But I'm going to wipe it down. I'm using the Mrs. Meyers multi-surface spray in the honeysuckle scent. And if you guys didn't see my last video, again, I shared a Grove Collaborative haul in that video as well. So I share a lot of my favorite cleaning products. If you're wondering what types of products I like to use around the house, then definitely check that video out. But I'm going to just do a quick cleanup here. And then I'm going to vacuum the breakfast area and the kitchen because I did not get to do this the night before. Usually I do try to do a quick vacuum at night, but I did not do that last night, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
raise the flag, fire on fire, send out a flare to find, give me a reason. I'm gonna send a sign, calling you over, calling you to my life. Rough and away, we'll run the world together. So off and away, come again. It's now or never. We're going away. You never know what we will find behind the line. Find behind the line. If you believe in love, give me a feeling. If you believe in me, hold me.
Okay, so this was a little bit later in the day. I'd already picked up the kids from school, but I'm showing you guys my junk drawer, and it is an absolute disaster. I have been putting this off for so long. I knew I wanted to film it, but I don't know why. I just kept putting this off. So we have actually 2 junk drawers in our kitchen. So I'm going to be cleaning these both out, and I'm going to use some of our Dollar Tree drawer organizers that I picked up the other day. A few of them have the little rubber grips on the bottom. They are perfect for this type of thing. And then the other ones, I actually got a set from Walmart. It was an drawer organization set that I got from Walmart, and I'd gotten that before I went to the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to show you guys some of those things. I'll show you what the drawers look like after I'm done. And as you can see, I have my little helper here. He was going through and was like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. I was like, okay, well good, go put it where it belongs then, not in this junk drawer. And then I also told him that if he would get all this money, all this change up, he could go put it in his spin jar. So yeah, after I ended up pulling everything out, I just started going through and I cleaned the drawer out first. So you can see that here. And then I used my drawer organizers. I put them all in there however I wanted them. And then I started going through everything. And if I didn't want it, I threw it in a little trash bag. If I was going to keep it, I organized it so that it made sense in this drawer. And also another thing that you're about to see is all the neighborhood kids were over this day. So they all started coming over after I started filming this. And I was like, you know what? They're fun. They can run in and out of the house. It was not a big deal. But so you might see them coming and running by in just a minute.
Going beaches, starry nights, it's been magic, you and I, but summer's gotta end. Listen to that ocean breeze, feel the sun under our feet, but summer's gotta end. I can see that look in your eyes, trying to rewind, really last night. And there's no good in saying goodbye, but I just can't lie to you. Now's the time to tell you that I ain't gonna hold you back. Let go and catch you in where it may blow. I will be the one first love that you still be thinking of. But gotta take the chance, so don't say no. You know where to go.
Alright, so this is how our drawers turned out, and I absolutely love it. It was so much better. So as you can see, I have these little Dollar Tree storage containers, or whatever you call them, drawer organizers, and they have the little rubber grips on the bottom so they won't slide around. And I have all of the things separated that we need in this drawer for easy access. So we have the two little tubs in the front, have like chapstick and then some hair ties, and I actually get most of her hair ties from the Dollar Tree as well, but this is perfect because I do Gracie June's hair downstairs in the mornings. And I have a little sticky note pad, and then I have my pen drawer. This has pens, pencils, Sharpies, some juicy fruit, and Chance's little Coach whistle, some things for Chance, and then that top left is gift cards, and then I have Vaseline there. Then we have a bunch of keys and things, and then that little envelope is for our babysitter money for our Bible study group. And then I also have some notepads that it's underneath that envelope. And then the bottom drawer, I didn't show you guys me actually cleaning it out, but I did do, it was horrible, you saw the before, but this is the after. I love it, it's so perfect. We have all of our tablets and things down here, as well as chargers, our armbands for running with our iPhones, my headbands, and then more phone chargers, headphones, tissue, all that kind of stuff is down in this drawer. So it's super easy for us to just put the iPads and everything up, and then if we need tissue, we can pull these out and put them in the kids' backpacks or my book bag that I like to take with us to sports and all that kind of stuff. Next video is a clean with me, and we are decluttering the kids' closets. Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. I am going to be speed cleaning my house today and hopefully giving you guys some extreme cleaning motivation. I had more decluttering to do, which will end up being later on in the video. I had to declutter my kids' closets because they were in desperate need, and you're going to see what I'm talking about in a little bit, but they were a complete disaster and they needed a big clean out. So for today's cleaning, I'm just going to be doing a quick tidy up around the house, and I'm not doing any deep cleaning today. It's just going to be the tidying and the decluttering. And I'm going to be playing some relaxing cleaning music, so that way if you want to clean along with me, then you can do that. And if you are cleaning today, let me know in the comments what you're cleaning, or if you're not cleaning, let me know what you're up to. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Also, if you're new to my channel, then I would love to have you as a subscriber, so please say hey in the comments and let me know where you're from.
If not me, then someone like me that knows what to do and how to take care of you. But most of all, that deserves you. The sweetest red cheeks I'd ever seen. You stand beside me in every dream. Angel goddess, you cover them all. Say, what can I do to get you to fall for someone like me?
So really quick, I did want to let you guys know that the majority of the cleaning for my kitchen is actually done in my evening routine, and I actually shared our nighttime routine the other day, and there was a whole bunch of like YouTube issues. So if you missed our nighttime routine, like a school nighttime routine, and you want to check that video out, I would so much appreciate it, because YouTube definitely didn't push that video out after the glitches and all of that. So if you want to support me and go watch that video, I would love you guys forever. But if you are not into nighttime routines, that's totally okay too. I just wanted to let you guys know in case you did miss that video. So I'll just link that video here in the cards and also in the description box in case you guys want to go check it out when you're done watching this video.
That he deserves you. Go with someone like me.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody.
Now I'm just moving on to tidying up our living room.
And you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me.
Now we're moving on to the master bedroom. I'm going to tidy up in here, and then I also had a load of laundry that needed to be folded and put away, because I try to do at least one load of laundry a day. But I shared my laundry routine with you guys recently, and if you missed that video, I will link it here in the cards and also in the description box. But I searched and searched for a way to do laundry and be able to keep up for a long time, and finally figured out something that works for me. So it may not work for everyone, but I love sharing it just in case it helps you out. Also, if you didn't notice, I have a FabFitFun box sitting over there on the left, and I'm going to put some of that stuff up as well. But I am sharing that FabFitFun haul on Thursday, so you should get that video on Thursday this week. And I was wondering, if you guys do FabFitFun, what do you do with your box after it's done? After you have pulled everything out of your box and you don't need it anymore? What do you do with those boxes? Because they're so pretty, and I feel like they could be used for something, but I just don't know what. Also, that was the first FabFitFun box that I ever got, and it was so much fun, so I can't wait to share that video with you guys on Thursday.
I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're out of time and you. I got you. You got me, got me. You got me, got me. You got me too. Got me, got me. I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you. And you got me too.
Alright, so now we're heading upstairs and we're going to tidy up both of the kids' rooms and declutter their closets, which I'm so excited about.
And I'm losing every piece of respect for you. Yeah, you can make me.
Okay, so I wasn't lying when I told you that their closets were a disaster. Look how much of a mess this is. It looks like a tornado just flew through this room, and it is awful, but I have pulled down, or actually I pulled a lot of the stuff out of his drawers already, and so that's what's laying on the floor over here were clothes that I was already getting rid of, and then of course like his blocks and some shoes and things like that that needed to be sorted out. But I don't know how this got to be such a mess, but I'm going to go through all this stuff and figure out what we're going to get rid of and what we're going to keep. And I am not even going to try to sell any of their clothes for this round because it's just a lot of work. So I'm giving them to my friend. I have one friend who has a little boy. I'm going to give them these clothes, and then I'm going to give my other friend Gracie June's clothes.
Yeah, you can make me laugh and cry just by being around. If heaven's door is open, it's 'cause you kicked it down. Every word you say, every smile you fake, I let you go. It's sad to see you feeding off the feeling. Every heart you break, every soul you shake.
these are little bins that I actually got from the Dollar Tree. You're going to see some in Gracie June's bedroom or closet as well, but I just keep in this first bin, these are all of Kaysen's bathing suits, and then in the next bin we have his underwear, and then the next bin are his socks. So that's what I keep here, just so that I don't have to put them in drawers. I just like to just toss them in here and it works well. Alright, so now we have one closet down and one to go. I love the way it turned out though. It's so much cleaner, and of course I do need a basket for the sheets that are up there at the top. I would like to get a basket to put those in. Alright, so now we're moving on to Gracie June's room, and I know that you guys are probably going to say something about, well, you may not say anything, but there's books over there on the floor, and that's because we have started going through their books, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to keep, what we're going to give away, and so we've already made a big stack of books right there. We are not even halfway through them, though. We have lots and lots of books to give away, so we'll probably give those away to my nephew. And Gracie June's closet probably isn't as bad as Kaysen's, but it's pretty messy, and we have so many clothes that are way too small for her, that are from like years ago, like a few years old. So I'm going to be going through all of this stuff and getting rid of all of that, and then some of these pieces that are over here on the floor, it's because Gracie June got into them, but some of them were things that I was actually selling on Instagram, and just have been sitting there and waiting for people to buy. But I think I am going to just try to get rid of these and not even worry about selling anymore.
Doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to do, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do. I'm holding on, if almost gone.
Alright, so now this closet is done, and it makes me so happy. I do want to get a command hook on the inside of their closet doors just to put their house coats on and not have to hang them up in the closet. But I love the way this turned out. I think it looks so much better, and it makes me feel so much better. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this clean with me and that you got some cleaning motivation from this video. Don't forget to let me know what you were cleaning today or what you guys are up to. I would love to hear it from you in the comments. I hope you have a fabulous day. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!